people who are seeking elected office are willing to literally bring guns to the voting precinct and to unplug voting machines if they don't like what's happening. Well, you named it. Republicans are doing this. It's in Michigan. Let me take you to the first video.
We're going to make sure, like at the TCF Center, there was 4,800 people that were working the election and like 160 of them that were Republicans, right? We want 50-50. If you see something you don't like happening with the machines, if you see something going on, unplug it from the wall.
The Second Amendment isn't there for hunting rights. It's not there for self-defense. The Second Amendment is there, the founders put it there, to protect all the others. And it says to the government, the people have the right to stop what's going on. The ideal thing is to do this peacefully. That's ideal. But the American people, at some point in time, if we can't change the tide, which I believe we can, need to be prepared for walk more. So you ask, what can we do? Show of arm. If not, the poll workers stand out to block. Make sure that justice prevails. If we're going to be facing injustice, it is our responsibility as the American people to make sure that justice is brought.
You see, those gentlemen won't bust the soft side of a grape, but they want somebody else to do it for them. Okay, this is what it's all about. Kelly and Detmer, Twitter D and Twitter Dom. One is a candidate for Michigan governor. The other one is a candidate for state senate. Let's put up the pictures. This is Kelly, Ryan D. Kelly. Let's put up a picture of the Senate candidate, Mike Detmer. Okay, remember the quotes. We need to be prepared to lock and load, show up armed. The Michigan Attorney General got involved in this, all right? And the Michigan Attorney General had to provide a response to this. Obviously, this is massively illegal. All right, here's what the response was from the state Senate candidate when the Attorney General said, you know what you're saying is illegal. Let's put it up. All right. So the Attorney General says unauthorized personnel tampering with election devices and the use of firearms to intimidate voters is illegal. Engaging in such conduct will result in arrest and prosecution. And then Mike Detmer responded, he's running for state senate. Thomas Jefferson said, what country can preserve its liberties if their rules are not warned from time to time that their people preserve the spirit of the resistance? Let them take arms. Okay, hop your happy ass out there with a gun. If you believe in this so much, Senator wannabe, do it. Get a gun and walk up somewhere if you're that big and bad. But here's the thing, they'll never do anything like this. And this is what makes me upset more than just the regular stuff. They want everybody else to do their dirty work. These are cowards. They're not for you. They want you to do this, and then as soon as it goes down, they're not going to protect you, and then they're going to say things like, that's not what I meant. I didn't want them to do that. No, my words were misinterpreted. All right, Anna, thoughts?
I mean, you're absolutely right about that. The prime example is what happened on January 6th, where Trump said that he was gonna march with the rally goers to the Capitol, that he was gonna fight like hell with them. And as soon as they started marching over to the Capitol, he turned around, went to the White House, sat his ass on the couch and watched everything transpire and refused to say a damn thing for over 180 minutes. And so they love to stoke this type of tension in the country, this type of violence in the country. It's what they campaign on. It's more of this GOP posturing to make themselves out to be these big tough guys. But at the end of the day, it's nothing more than posturing for them to rely on during their campaigning. Whereas the people who do end up falling for this inflammatory language, do end up facing legal consequences for it, much like the Capitol rioters, who now the right wing pretends are these, poor victims. No, if you encourage the crime, by the way, you should also face criminal charges for that. It shouldn't just be the people who are impressionable and honestly dumb enough to fall for it. It should be the people inciting the violence as well.